Hello and welcome back for our final segment of Cox Community Connection. We are now joined by Lynne Cranford. She is the director of the American Diabetes Association for Northwest Florida and South Alabama.
Yes.
Lynne, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting us.
Let's talk a little bit about diabetes. Everybody's heard the term diabetes or maybe knows somebody related to somebody that has diabetes, but they might not really understand what it is. Can you tell us a little bit about diabetes and the different types?
Yes, diabetes is a disease where the body either doesn't produce or doesn't properly use the hormone of insulin, which is used to convert sugars and starches into energy for everyday life. There are three types of diabetes. There is type 1 diabetes, which is an autoimmune disease. It is a disease where the body produces no insulin at all. So that person has to take daily injections of insulin several times a day just to stay alive. A person with type 2 diabetes, their body does produce the hormone of insulin, but it doesn't properly use it. So that person has to either use oral medications, diet and exercise, or even insulin to control type 2 diabetes. And then there's gestational diabetes, which is kind of a mystery diabetes for women that are pregnant. Those that have gestational diabetes, once they deliver, the diabetes goes away, but they're at extremely high risk of developing type 2.
So, okay, so that one goes away, but are the other ones lifelong diseases, or is there a cure for the diabetes, type 1 and type 2 diabetes?
There is no cure for diabetes. And there are 79 million Americans that have prediabetes, which is having early signs of developing type 2. But through research, they have found that those that do have prediabetes can, through diet and exercise, reduce their risk of developing type 2. So no, there is no cure, but there are great ways to manage because of wonderful things of research and education and advocacy.
Now, does this hit a certain age group, race, gender more than the other, or is really anybody capable of getting one of these types of diabetes?
Anyone can have diabetes, from the youngest child to the oldest adult. It doesn't discriminate. It is a disease that doesn't discriminate. So, yes, everyone is at risk of having diabetes.
And as we just talked about with Autism Pensacola, you have programs that you have to help people with diabetes, and to have these programs you have to have funding.
Yes.
And so you have a major event coming up as well in April. And that's out on Pensacola Beach. It's kind of unique to this area. We have a lot of 5Ks and a lot of dinners and other things, but you guys have a different event going on out at the beach. What can you tell us about your event?
Our event it's our 6th annual Tour to Cure. It's a cycling event. It's for either the avid rider or just the occasional rider. We have 4 different routes from 6 miles to 62 miles.
Oh wow, 62 miles.
62 miles. And that route, all the routes except for one start on Pensacola Beach. The 62-mile goes across a 3-mile bridge into downtown Pensacola and back across the bridge. Then the 42-mile picks them up and they kind of weed in and out of Tiger Point down 98, and then all 3 of the long routes come all the way down the beach and end back at Pensacola Beach for a fun party, and with music, mass confusion, massages for those 62-mile riders and some of those 6-mile riders. But it's just a great fundraiser that supports our mission.
What is the date of the event and what time, and how can people register if they're interested?
It's Saturday, April the 12th. To register, we encourage everyone to go to our website, diabetes.org/Gulf Coast Tour de Cure. Or they can call our office, 850-492-6100, and we encourage people to put together family teams. We have corporate teams, friends and family teams, and clubs and orgs, and just many different people get involved in tour.
And I think it's important, you mentioned it when you first started, any level can take part of this, whether you're a really good cyclist or somebody that just wants to go out there with their family and do the shorter routes.
Right.
It's open to all levels.
And they don't have to all do the same route. If someone
Absolutely.
wants to do the 62 and someone wants to do the 6, they can all do them all. And just meet back for a fun party and enjoy the afternoon and let us show them that we thank them so much for fundraising and helping us find a cure for diabetes.
Now with this fundraiser, what is the money used for? What are some of your programs or other avenues that you can utilize these funds?
Funds raised through American Diabetes Association support our mission to prevent and cure diabetes and to improve the lives of all people that are affected by diabetes. We hold many programs throughout the community, and on March is our alert month, where we go out into the community and look for those that are undiagnosed. We do screenings at different areas. We will have those posted soon on our website, and also we will be doing some advertisement on that so people know where they can come to find out more about diabetes. And then also it supports the millions of dollars of research that we do in advocacy.
To try to find that cure.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, Lynne, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank
We are
you.
out of time, but I appreciate your time, and everybody make sure they can go to your website and sign up for the event and get some more information. So thank you for sharing all of it with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us this month on Cox Community Connection. Join us next month as we'll take another look inside of events in Okaloosa and Escambia counties.
Thanks for watching the Cox Community Connection. Join us next month when we highlight other organizations, events, and people from around our local community.